everyone. Hi. I think I'm live anyways. It says I'm live. I haven't opened up the chat though yet. Let's see here. Yay, I am live. I have a live chat. Woohoo. I'm really starting to get the hang of this OBS especially after the fiasco that was earlier today. So, I have everything ready to go this time, so we will have none of the issues that I had earlier today. We will be able to watch all the videos, and I will be sure to have nothing muted this time. So, yeah, I found out about that after the stream, and like, yeah, I'm just going to do it all over again. I'm just going to do the whole fucking stream over again. I'm just going to redo it all, and then I'm going to take that old one down because that one was pretty bad. So, who do we got here? Hey, Julie Andrews. Hey, Claire. Hey, Poodlerific. Hey, Dirty Uncle Sal. Hey, Mallory. Hey, Jane. Brittany. Christy. Hey, Megan. Hey, Lily. I don't know if she's up to sleep, so hi. Hey, Alexandra. Reagan. Fernando. Let's see. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So, I'm just going to go ahead and just start playing some videos. Now, these are just some older videos that I came across of Katie's, and one of them, or a couple of them, really just point out the blatant and deliberate lying by both Katie and Unirock. But I'm going to save those for close to last, I think. No, actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and play those first. Now, here. Let me see here. Oh, that's my Twitter. Which one was it? I think it was this. Yes, it was this tab. Okay, so I'm going to read these first, I think. Really? There we go. Okay. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to read these tweets and then I'm going to play a couple short, really short video clips. Wait, this is open, right? Yeah, that's open. Okay. All right, so this first tweet says, now, this was back in May of 2020 when her husband was laid off from CenturyLink. He was just laid off, like most employees, most people were laid off in 2020. Wait 1 second. Apparently my mouse just died. Which I kind of saw that one coming. See here. Oh, I don't have one open over there. Okay. Here we go. Okay, got a mouse again. Okay, so if anyone remembers, he was laid off like any other employee was laid off in 2020, pretty much. And this is what she had to say about it, though, on Twitter. CenturyLink has made the decision to lay off hundreds of employees. My husband has dedicated 20 years to this company. He hasn't received a raise in 4 years because the new CEO, Jeff Story, doesn't believe in them. Yet in 2018, Mr. Story gave himself a $9.6 million bonus. For 20 years, my husband has busted his butt. He's never been in trouble and always had amazing reviews. He's never complained about his lack of raise and kept the position despite his unhappiness with raises because of our insurance for our son. Now he's been laid off for no reason other than we can guess that our son uses a lot of health insurance due to his chronic illness. And Mr. Story's company, level 3 employees that needed a lot of health care, say they were cut during layoffs. Is that it? Okay. If this is true, could CenturyLink hold my son's health condition against my husband? I don't know. But I believe that Mr. Story doesn't care about his employees or their well-being. He's never missed a raise once, while his employees suffer and have no metrics to get raises. My family will be fine because I'm self-employed and make a good income, but other families in the CenturyLink family are left today feeling shell-shocked. CenturyLink is not a corporation for people anymore. It's a shame. Thanks for throwing away your loyalists for profit. Okay, now, at the time, allegedly, some people had contacted CenturyLink over this. And she naturally just assumed that this was her haters. But I mean, I would argue that it was probably her fans, because think about it. Think about how they come at us or argue with us. I mean, if they really believed that this happened for these reasons, yeah, they most definitely contact Jeff Story and CenturyLink. So I argue that that's who contacted her husband's employer. Sorry. I bit my mosquito early. It's driving me nuts. So, but then she says this. Or no, wait, I think Unirox is first. Sorry, Unirox is first. Eventually it is. There we go. You want to... Oh, wait. Play it for a second, then pause it. I want to make sure that the sound is coming through. I don't know if it is. No, it's not. The sound was not coming through because I had it muted. Okay, so I'm going to start over again. It's only like 20 seconds long, so it's not a big deal. Come on. Why is it not coming through? For some reason the audio is not coming through now. The fuck, StreamYard? Why can't you just fucking work once? It's not freezing up like it was doing earlier. It's normal, slow fucking self. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so input, output. Switch to output so I can just fucking click it on. Jesus Christ. Finally. Okay. There we go. That should work. Let me see.
Through this. Now, what is even more sick, if you think about it, how did they find out where...
You guys can hear that now, right? Because it's showing that you can. It's showing that y'all can hear it. Just say it. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can hear it. Yeah, I'm so over. I'm over Apple. I'm over it all. Okay. So, but anyways, I have it working now. So, yay, 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 yay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start it over again. Now, yes, this is what Unirock said regarding the whoever it is that contacted her husband's employer.
After this. Now, what is even more sick, if you think about it, how did they find out where the husband worked? They called the neighbors and got information about Katie Joy and her husband after Steve McRae provably shared her address to a bunch of atheist content creators. After this. Now, what is even more sick, if you think about it?
Yo, she shared her husband's company on Twitter, and he's trying to say, no, people like Steve McRae like called the neighbors and found out through them where he worked, and then they like why would the neighbors even give that information out? Like, think about that. Why would the neighbors even really know? Like, I don't know where my neighbors work. I really fucking don't. Why would they know where he worked? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's his. Now let me pull up hers. Find it. Yep, that's it. Okay.
Okay. Oh, we also found out tonight that Matt Bear doxed my husband's employer. Thanks for doing that, Matt. Okay.
Where did Matt Bear come into this? Yo, she put that shit up on Twitter herself, and nope. Matt's the one who released the information. Like, Matt, who hasn't even like probably thought about her for God knows how long at this point. Like, nope, Matt did it. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Yeah, I don't think the neighbors give a shit either. You're right. Okay, so next video. Now that shit's actually starting to work, I'm starting to enjoy this finally. Which one do I want to play? Oh, I didn't play these earlier, so I want to play these. All right, let me get to the first one.
Career.
Okay, now these were taken. This is from a live stream she did in January, I think 2021. I don't know. This one they're uploaded. Maybe it was around the election though, of 2020. No, I think it was after the election. Because yeah, she had been served with a lawsuit. So yeah, no, this is 2021. I think January 2021.
They're all cowards. They were with Trump as long as it could benefit them, and then when they realized that he was a dangerous criminal, they were like, "Oh, I'm done. Peace." I know. I wish I could add you guys. Do we want to have a live stream about this tomorrow where we just like talk this out and I bring you on panel and we just talk it out? Like, I don't care if you're politics. I don't care about your politics. I'm not going to host any conspiracy theorists. I refuse. I'm not going to listen about satanic devils that have pedophiles and stuff. Like, that's not true. But do you guys want to do a panel tomorrow where we legit just talk about this and we talk through this and we cry and we do whatever? Like, I just want to heal, and I want like my community to know that like I don't care if you are a conservative or a liberal. Like, I love you. I care about you.
Where are my centrists at?
And I think that's like really sad is that it's crazy because I've had Trumpers like unsubscribe. I've lost like almost 200 subscribers in the last 2 days because I've spoken out about this. And it's
Okay. Oh, hear my dog snoring in the background. She's so loud.
kind of it's disconcerting to me because people are saying that I'm being too liberal. And I'm like, I'm not being liberal by literally saying like the facts. That's the sad part of what Trump has done. He has skewed people to the point that they don't even understand or to be able to discern fact from reality. And it's not even me being like liberal. It's like just looking at the law.
That's all by design.
Some of the president's closest Republican allies now trying to revive.
I want to, in regard to the chat, Brianna says, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting the chat. I'll just listen. I'm super sensitive tonight, guys. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you for the stream. Dude, I'm right there with you. I get it. And I don't know what's going on with you. I'm sorry. I hope nothing is really going on with you and just it's you're having an off day like I am. But yeah. I'm glad you're here.
About how they aided his worst instincts. Take Senator Lindsey Graham. Listen to what he said
Oh, Don Lemon's on right now. He's like all of his closest allies are trying to rewrite history. And I'm just going to say one more thing before I go. I'm not going to lose everything. I'm not going to pay anyone $5 million. I'm not going to lose anything. YouTube is not kicking me off of this platform. I'm not going to quit my social media. And just because this is going on doesn't mean anything. So there you go. Like,
You just crushed a bunch of people's hopes and dreams.
I know, oh, you're going to pay $5 million. That's not happening. Period, point blank. I'm not going to go broke. I'm not going to lose my channel. I'm not going to file for bankruptcy. Like, just stop. I had to say that because I'm so sick of hearing that. You just need to get off YouTube. You're going to lose everything. YouTube's going to shut you down because you're a criminal. No, I'm really not.
looking at all actors involved in the riot at the Capitol, and say, including a role that President Trump played in inciting the crowd.
The funniest thing happened to me today. There's I had to say that because I'm so sick of hearing that. You just need to get off YouTube. You're going to lose everything. YouTube's going to shut you down because you're a criminal. No, I'm really not.
Looking at all actors involved in the riot at the Capitol, and say, including a role that President Trump played.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that again.
The funniest thing happened to me today. There's this ridiculous woman. Her name is Suzanne.
Oh yeah.
She's psychotic.
That's why I picked this one. This is the little rant that she goes on about Suzanne how not to move to Costa Rica.
She is my former colleague at Patheos, and I was supposed to have this like meeting with her last year, and I was having a massive like attack at the day. Like all the trolls were going after me. And I missed our appointment, and she freaked the fuck out and she blocked me. And then since then, she has been incessantly like posting about me, and she's mad because like I stood her up for that meeting, and she's like released like private conversations about me, which whatever. And she like is obsessively like following me. She finds glee in what I like my downfall. She literally admitted that she is like rejoicing in my struggles, and she is accusing me of being people. So she's accusing me of being all these different people, which, by the way, I don't have sock accounts. I don't have fake accounts. I don't have time for that. I'm not going on to Emily Baker's channel or anyone's channel for that matter and posting fake comments. That's stupid. It's immature and it's not how I roll. I don't care. And they're like,
What?
she's so obsessed with me. And I literally, like, someone commented and they're like, matter and posting fake comments. That's stupid. It's immature and it's not how I roll. I don't care. And
It's not how I roll. I don't care. So if she cared, that would be how it was.
they're like, she's so obsessed with me. And I literally, like, someone commented today and they like tweeted me, they subtweeted me on her thread, and I responded to her. Oh my God, Suzanne is fucking psychotic. She is insane. She's mad at me because I have sources with the Duggars. She's mad at me because I cover the Duggars. She doesn't think anyone else should cover the Duggars. She's petty. She has been talking about me nonstop for almost a year. She's crazy. She's accused me of being a drug addict, child neglect, child abuse. She's constantly going after me, and it's like I get like tag onto one of her tweets, basically accusing me of being some sock account. You guys get accused, and then if you do support me, you get harassed. That's all by design. They want to make an
Did I
example
skip
out
one?
of you. She's accused me of being
Okay, no.
a drug. You guys get accused, and then if you do support me, you get harassed. That's all by design. They want to make an example out of you. They want you to not support me so that if you do support me, you'll get harassed. Like, look what's happening to Lori. Lori's irrelevant. She's not my friend. I don't know anything about Lori. She's not my best friend. I don't have a relationship with Lori, but she's somehow now some sort of a co-conspirator with me, which is not true. It's irrelevant, and it's all just to make an example out of Lori because she had the audacity to stand up for herself. It's sick. Lori has been trashed. Creepshow Art, like, dedicated a video to her, like, defaming her. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm done with tonight.
Go to HelloFresh.com and use code TV10 for 10 free meals, including free shipping.
I know, they're all the same. So if you don't like me, don't like me, but don't tell me to be less liberal. Don't tell me to not care. Like, I don't care. I'm at this point where it's like, I'm not, the vintage Katie is back. I am not placating. I'm not going to pretend to be less me. I'm not going to listen to my YouTube manager and be like, you should do things that don't upset your audience. Dude, everything I do upsets my audience. Like, no. Well, are there topics that you can avoid? Anyways, don't feel bad about defending me. Defend me. Go for it. Have fun. Like, don't feel like just because you defend me that they can make an example out of you, because we'll make an example out of them.
Oh, really?
We will. We'll prove to everyone what they're doing to you guys. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. Speak your truth. I always used to say, like, don't feel like you have to defend me. But now I'm saying, like, if you're seeing this bullshit and you feel compelled, you can defend me. You can. You can speak out against bullying. You can. You can tell the trolls to go away. You can tell them they're not welcome. The reason why they are so invested here is because they feel like they can and that you guys aren't going to respond because I've told you not to, and they've manipulated that and they have pounced on that. So I just say, I have your back. You're not going to get harassed, and if you do, you just send me a DM and you tell me, and I'll put them on blast. They're not going to mess with you. We'll take care of it. And they're not welcome here anymore. And I'm sure the people will record this and be like, see, she's instructing people to do things. No, I'm saying you're not going to be bullied by these people anymore, and you shouldn't be bullied because you support me or that you like me. The only reason they're doing that is to make it look like, and they're doing it to ruin my business, and they're doing it to ruin my credibility. And I don't bend to bullies, and I'm not going to bend to bullies, and I'm never going to bend to bullies. And you're not going to ruin me. So I love you guys, and thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And you haters are not welcome here, but I love my subscribers, and that's who I am focusing on from here on out. Bye.
It skips around.
This is the world that he's growing up with. I don't think anyone's trying to be supportive when they're worried about what deleted messages are. None of you are being supportive if you're asking why I'm deleting messages. The only reason you're asking that is because you care about a fucking lawsuit that's none of your fucking business. It's the same people every day, and it's none of your business, and it's not your job to tell me what to do, and I know what I'm doing.
She knows what she's doing. I think that's pretty much the end of it. Yeah. Okay, so there's that one, or those clips, rather, I should say.
I had my second child, getting sick about exercise.
Okay. Oops. Okay, close that one out. All right, and I can play that one again. Oh, this one. I don't think I really played much of this one.
Also threatening to kill our dogs, okay? So at the time, we thought they might be tampering with it because our flagpole was bent. After speaking to our neighbors and resolving everything, and this is the part about this that drives me wild, everything with our neighbors is it was like an unfortunate situation that happened, and we have not interacted with them. Everything has been totally calm since everything was worked out. In regards to that flag, though, we do believe that someone was coming into the neighborhood or doing something because our flagpole was bent. We don't know who did it.
That they had the flag because she's one of the members of the gay community, but she's not. I mean, and I wrote a blog post about this, and the thing is like, if this is how I look at it. If I'm living a heterosexual life, I'm not putting myself at risk. There's no danger. I'm not looking at possible discrimination or prejudice or, God forbid, anything worse. So then I do not feel it is right for me to then go around telling everyone that I'm bisexual when I'm not acting on that. I'm acting on my heterosexuality. So, I mean, she's to try and get like the accolades or the perks or whatever of like going through Gay Pride Month, for example, and saying that you're bisexual and stuff while living a heterosexual life, to me that comes across as disingenuous, and it's kind of like stealing gay valor. That's what I equate it to. For me, anyways, that's my choice. I won't go around labeling myself as bisexual when I'm living a heterosexual life. I'm not going to do that. But if I'm living a gay life, then yeah, then I will. But she doesn't apparently agree.
I have to defend myself, and then if I defend myself, you say that I'm playing the victim, but that's not how victimhood is. I'm literally defending the lie that you're spreading. And you'll continue to post misinformation and say that I changed my story. You know, sometimes when you're in the heat of the moment and you find out new information, things change.
That's true.
I don't think any of our neighbors were doing anything malicious.
See, that's the thing. That's very true, and we do expect that from her, from whomever. But she denies that that's the case. She denies that she was ever wrong to begin with.
Do I think that some of them did not agree with our flag? Yes, they made that clear. But that does not mean that they were the ones that bent the flagpole. At the time, maybe that's what we said, but now we think people were coming into the neighborhood and doing it. There's been issues with teenagers doing that in our neighborhood a lot. We live off a county road. I don't know why you guys are so obsessed about this pride flag. It's really disturbing to me. It's disturbing that you went out and got the police report to try to prove that I'm a liar. It's disturbing to me that you are so obsessed with me that you have doxed my address. It's disturbing to me that you are so obsessed
Yeah.
with me that you will literally stop at nothing.
See, it's not that. The reason why people take issue with it is because if you're going to go on a very public platform and you're going to tell these stories, tell these inaccurate stories, these fallacies, in efforts to garner attention, views, subscribers, therefore income, people are then going to want to expose you for your dishonest ways. I mean, that's just how it is. When you try to kind of pull one over on everyone, then people kind of get pissed off and want to pull it off, you know?
You have no boundaries. You will reach out to my neighbors. You will call the cops on me. You will call CPS on me. You are the ones with the issues, not me. Me responding to you does not make me unhinged. Me responding to you does not make me a bad person. Me responding to you does not make me mentally ill. Me responding to you does not make me a victim. It simply is me responding to your lie and telling you that you're lying. And if you want to use all of my old videos and say that I'm still lying, I have nothing to gain by that situation. Nothing. Nothing. What do I gain from that situation? Nothing. You guys gain something though. You know what you gain? By lying about me, you gain an audience. You gain I think they thought that because a picture of the flag was posted before it was ripped due to the weather, so they thought it was a conflicting story. It's been taken beyond overboard. You think I'm obsessed with this drama, but yet these people have gone to such great lengths that they have entered my permanent life. So how am I obsessed with the drama by literally
Your permanent
telling
life?
them that what they're doing is wrong?
Permanent life. Okay, that's weird. All I can hear is my dog snoring. All right, so I played there's two other clips I had pulled up, but I played them earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to play the members only stream that she had done. I think it was on her birthday, November in 2020. And it's just I had never seen it before until I found this. So I'm guessing that maybe there's quite a few of you who haven't seen it before. You hear my dog snoring? You hear that? She's so loud.
And people watching. That's wild. 9. Where is everyone? I swear, I cannot get members to like show up for these. This is wild. There's only 9 of you here. It's like a surprise party, pretty much. Okay, so today I had my 42nd birthday, and I spent the day working and getting back to work, and it felt really good to get back to work. It's been a for sure rough few weeks, but we're gonna get back to it and just keep plugging away no matter how many times.
Yeah, she's making me yawn. Yeah, the audio's a little off on this. It's like delayed or something, or Yeah, the audio, it's delayed. So,
As I get knocked down, I always get back up.
she's Chumbawamba.
I hope you guys. I know. Look at 11 people here. There was like 17. Oh, happy birthday, Linda. Where? Oh, I can't get my members to really do. I can only ever get a few of you here at a time. It's ridiculous. I'm kind of like. Hi, Janine. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Shouty. Hi, Jen. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Doc. Hi, RL. Yeah, so my husband made me a cake today. And that was good. And then he made me scallops for dinner, so that was good. And my son would not sing happy birthday to me. He wouldn't tell me happy birthday. He wouldn't hug me. He was embarrassed, he said. He said he was embarrassed. Oh, hi, Robin. He made me chocolate cake. It was really good.
It does sound good.
Really, really good. It was delicious. Maybe I need to share this in the members only again. The data's been kind of a mess today. Good. I know some of my oh hi mommy piglets, some of my subscribers are like, it's been really scary to like comment right now, but you guys should be able to comment. You guys should be able to like not be afraid. You know, really, if you know, this is a time, if you feel like you need to defend me, you can defend me. I just don't want you to like really go after anyone, but if you feel like you need to defend me, you can certainly defend me. It's just been intense. Devil's food cake. Devil's food cake, that's good. Yeah, there was a video made yesterday that was really poorly done, in my opinion. I didn't actually watch it, but from the messages I'm getting from subscribers, they were very not impressed with it, because there was just no truth to a lot of what was said about me.
How would they know? How would they know?
That specific video is getting me kind of nailed right now, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Thank you, McKay. We're better off not being in the middle of it. You know, I'll tell you one thing though. Being on the receiving end of this cancel culture is probably the most intense experience I've gone through. It's like, I've never experienced this before.
Well, of course not. Of course not.
I kind of like am glad that I like stepped away from.
And she hasn't been on YouTube before, so how could she could she have experienced something like that before? I have no doubt that she's gone through periods in her life where she's just like, you know, pissed off everyone around her. I mean, we all go through that, I think. So, I mean, she's been like technically or figuratively, whatever, canceled before. I'm willing to bet, but yeah, not on a social media platform though, really.
From doing that kind of work, after the whole stuff with Shane and Jeffrey, I was just like, I can't do these kinds of stories anymore because
All right, I'm gonna pour it a little bit ahead.
yeah, they are trying to catch a little clout. So, what did he think of the live streams with Unirock?
I mean, that doesn't
Which-
even make sense. Like, how are people trying to collect clout by talking shit about her or whatever? Unless, like, I mean, I think most YouTube content creators, they have their fans, or they're not. I hate to use the word fans, but they have those who support and those who, who don't. But I mean, I just, if people were trying to get clout, they would, I think, talk about someone who wasn't so, like, widely disliked. Because what kind of clout are you going to get from someone who's so disliked?
Which one? The one I actually have a brand new attorney. In Washington. So he's pretty cool. Yeah. I always feel like my opinion on, like, when I do this is how I do my coverage of videos and of, like, people. I always feel like I want to, like, really know and understand my subjects, and I want to have watched them or have read about them or follow them to have an opinion, but sometimes I feel like a lot of this stuff is just put out really fast and it just doesn't have background, and so sadly there's things that are just not accurate, and I guess I just have to, like, remember that this is just part of the job. So I'm just gonna keep my head down and let people say what they want to say, and they can feel any type of way. And I have gotten some really, like, good criticism, so, which is nice. I've had some people reach out and give me, like, really good feedback, which I felt like was, how sometimes you just, like, people tell you things and you're like, oh, that's really helpful. Like, that's kind of stuff, like, like being mindful about inclusiveness and being more sensitive in some of the things that I say, and potentially being softer in some of my approaches. Sometimes when I'm silly and I'm goofy,
When?
You do zingers and you don't really think, like, that's hurtful,
She just used the word singers, didn't she? She did, huh?
But I also feel like I need to still be me. That's always the challenge. Like, whenever you get feedback, it's like, how do you do better? I think some of the best feedback I got was to ignore the negativity. Like, that's been awesome.
Well, duh.
And to
Fuck. What was that noise?
not respond to everything. Think before you react to stuff.
So she's learned nothing.
Not respond to the comments and the chats that are really trying to grab me. And that's always been my challenge, is it's hard for me to see all of it. And for some reason, like, my body, like, I always gravitate towards those negative comments, and I really don't know why. Yeah, a lot of the channels are doing exactly what I do. So, although I don't really cover YouTube content, to be honest. Oh my God, Spurgey, I know that person. Someone on Twitter told me to delete my channel and I'm not good enough. That was weird. And I blocked one of her accounts and then she created a second account. That was intense. I was like, wow, that's really intense.
How's that intense? I don't
I
get
can't believe that. You guys are so intense. Yeah. It is hard to it's hard to like, especially with my ADHD, it's hard to sort of calm down and like center myself and focus and like, you know, I get so many awesome messages. Like I've had so many awesome messages. I can't even tell you. So many. Yeah, and that's the hard part is like criticism is not you suck. Criticism isn't you're terrible at your job. Criticism is you've done this and here's my recommendation. That's what criticism is.
Okay.
But I don't really think of my channel as like a
So, in other words, instead of saying, Katie, you're a liar, instead of saying that, she wants us to say, Katie, you lied. How about instead of lying, you tell the truth? So we're targeting a specific action, and we're offering, you know, some alternatives there. Just don't lie. But I'm willing to bet that, though, that she would still find an issue with that. I don't know.
criticism channel, so I don't necessarily understand criticism. Like to me, I don't feel like I should be a gatekeeper for YouTube. Like that's not how I've ever seen my job. I also don't think I should be a gatekeeper for like reality television. Sometimes I just like to talk about the people that are on reality TV. Like not every time I talk about the Duggars do I want to do a hard-hitting piece. Like sometimes I do really want to celebrate the girls or the grandkids. I mean, once you cover someone for such a long time, you start to, in a way, like invest. You're like, oh, these babies are so cute, or oh, that's such a cute photo, or like Jessa.
Hey, Sue Elliott, I'm glad you stopped by. I hope you're enjoying your vacation.
Has cute kids. Ivy is like so cute. Yeah. It's just hard. Yeah. Yeah, we can be short sometimes for sure. Oh, I know, Linda. It would be so crazy. Yeah. Like the one thing I think is weird is like the channels that take like my tiny little clips completely out of context and they don't really know the backstory. They didn't watch the whole video. They didn't see what happened. Like the Sophie criticism about the name, that's not the way it happened. And it's like, I can't explain it because every time I do, they say I'm lying. So then I just stop. It's like, well,
Because
you can't.
you
If you
are.
do say it, it's not good enough. And if you don't say it, you're avoiding the question. So it's like, what do you do? You know?
No, you're avoiding being honest. I mean, whether she likes it or not, she did call her a brat. In fact, she went on Critical K stream to like re-solidify her calling Sophie a brat. I mean,
and like a lot of these channels have gone after kids. That's what I don't understand. Like honestly, a lot of these channels have insulted children, and so it's like, why would what? Doesn't make sense to me. But this whole weird like criticism commentary world, I don't understand it. Like I like to watch Unirock. He sort of is in that genre. And the reason I like to watch Unirock is because I feel like he's more level-headed, I guess. Right? Is that what you would say? Like, I don't feel like he tries to gatekeep. I don't feel like he tells people, like, you shouldn't be on YouTube.
Oh, sure.
You shouldn't be canceled. It's more like,
what did I do?
if he sees a bad actor that's a really bad actor, he wants people to know about that. But then also he does goofy and silly stuff. So he's very fair.
Wow. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, a year prior to this, she definitely wasn't saying that about Unirock then. He's very fair, balanced and fair. Oh my God.
I actually just really love his community, to be honest. He and Rachel and his, like, I'm in his Discord a lot. He's also someone that I can honestly, like, he's been on YouTube for 5 years. So I can say to him, like, why is this happening? Why, how do I approach this? I've learned a lot from him. And he is very honest. Like, if he thinks I'm screwing up, he does tell me. Like, the one thing he always tells me is stop reacting. And I'm like, I know, I need to stop reacting. Yeah. So, yeah. And he's like, you need to stop talking to people. And I'm like, I know. So one of the things that I'm definitely, I don't know if he's a mentor. I mean, maybe for YouTube, but then he's also like a friend because we've just become friends. So we can talk about stories. We can just chat about things. Like,
I don't even know.
He has like
I don't
his
know.
moderators in his Discord are like super sweet. They're really protective of me. It's not like, and they also hold me accountable. So, you know, I feel like you have to have people that surround you that don't just like, aren't just yes people. Like, they can't just be like, oh, I want to kiss your ass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be surrounded by anyone like that. Yeah. So yesterday I was having a really hard day. And Lindsay, oh, thank you, Holly. Lindsay Chrisley, she called and she just like sent me some, like, gave me like a really nice message and like, I don't know, she was like, I'm gonna pray for you. You're really going through it right now. Like, you don't deserve this. You are a good person. You have a good heart. Like, this isn't, it's gonna be hard. You just have to like not respond. She's like, don't go on Twitter. Don't look at your comments. Just, you know, do you. And I keep thinking, like, she's gone through so much, like last year with that whole tape thing with her dad, and so I know that she has been on the receiving end of this before. So she's also someone that I can always confide in about this kind of stuff. I love her. We actually had a very good conversation about politics today. I always think it's really
I can't
hilarious
imagine what that
too
was
that yeah. You know what I love about her too is that we can disagree about Kaylin. We can truly disagree about Kaylin, and she doesn't stop me from like having an opinion or doing my job. She doesn't ever get in the middle of things. She doesn't ever take sides. She doesn't ever like ever. So I always think it's like so funny when people get like, if I do a video that's critical of Kaylin, they immediately think like Lindsay's gonna hate me, and I'm like, no. Not at all. But I will say I have seen a lot of growth in Kaylin. I was actually just thinking about this today.
See, here's
with
what I don't get.
Brianna De Jesus, like,
Here's what I don't get. She says, I don't want to be like the gatekeeper of YouTube or whatever. But she's here now talking about people and ascertaining whether or not she's seen any growth in them. She's casting her judgment on people, and she's pretty much in her streams and on her channel with her subscribers, she's deeming them whether or not they're worthy of their niceness or not. I mean, Yeah, I think. See, I think that that's where a lot of this comes from. Is she likes the authority, she likes the power, she likes being the one that she believes everyone is looking up to. But it's not the case.
Being a total jerk to her by going to the reunion, and then Kale doesn't say hi to her, and then Brianna goes online and starts calling her all these names and says she's immature and she's this terrible person. And I was actually kind of proud of Kaylin because she didn't respond. Like, the old Kaylin, I feel like, would have responded to Brianna, and she didn't. So it's awesome to see, like, that kind of growth in her. And it makes me really want to, hope that this arrest was not anything.
Yeah, does anyone know, like, what time her podcast will be out or whatever tomorrow? Because I guess her podcast where she discusses Katie Joy comes out tomorrow. But I have no idea what time, or, if it's something you can view live even. I don't know. Why am I so cold all of a sudden?
Like, I don't know. I just want to hope the best. Like, I really want to hope the best, that this wasn't a violent thing. And I don't know. I'm so conflicted. But I also know that Chris has done a lot of terrible things to her. So, I don't know.
Oops.
Yeah. Right now, nothing I say will work. So, I mean, yesterday I did that video. And I think, some people were satisfied with it. Some people were not. Yeah. Kale, I think is growing a lot. A lot. So that's good. We should want that, really and truly. And then this morning, that was the other thing that, so with this election stuff that's been going on, I think the hardest part for me right now is just watching my sub count fall. I've lost almost 1,000 subscribers, and I've never lost subscribers before. So it's been really this. I'll lose 20, 30, but I'm having multiple days with hundreds of lost, and that part of it's hard. But I feel like if people really are going to unsubscribe without really understanding and knowing, I guess, what can I do? If they really care about the truth, once everything settles down, they'll probably come back, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I know. I know the election is still the White House is still acting like it's not over. It's not helping anything right now. Losing subs because of the election is warranted. Yeah, I do think I've lost subscribers because of my support of Joe Biden, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't think.
But what's funny is Lindsay is a Republican and I'm a Democrat, and we're good friends. You don't have to be in the same political party to be friends. That's the part of this whole division right now that's really I know, I just need the next scandal.
Someone asks, I can get back there. Stoned and need free pizza. Nikki, wait. Who is this on panel over there? They're not on panel. I'm playing a video, but it's Katie Joy. This is for those of you who are coming in or who missed me saying this the first time. This is a members only stream she had done on her birthday in 2020. I had never seen it before, and so I assumed like maybe a lot of people here hadn't seen it before, so that's why I'm playing it. It's only half an hour long, and we're pretty much through most of it now. Like how much do we have left even? Oh yeah, we have like 7 minutes left.
To start, you know, like we need the next scandal to start on YouTube. Can the next scandal happen? I'm ready for this scandal to be over. No. Yeah, and I don't think, like, I feel like just because I support Joe Biden doesn't mean that, like, you have to. So Jen, that's true. It says, my understanding I got from people being upset is that your apology is followed by a but, that you won't hear criticism from people if it's coming something that a hater said. But the people that are saying that don't understand the 19 months of targeted harassment that I've been under by these people, all led by one person. And they don't realize that the information that they are criticizing me on is false. So that's why I won't listen to it. Like, I will listen to valid criticism, but if it's coming from these sources, it's not valid. And if they can't understand that right now, they can't see the forest for the trees. They will figure out soon enough that what I'm being criticized for isn't true. And you can have a but. You really can have a but. It's not saying I'm sorry, but it's saying I'm sorry for this happening. And then it's saying I will accept criticism if it's valid. That's not a but. The but is if it's coming from these sources, I'm not accepting it because it's not valid. So it's understanding the difference between valid and invalid criticism. Looking at a video taken out of context with the whole video gone, with nothing there to support the claim, to suggest that the restraining order against me was not.
Wait, what?
That's the one.
What did she say?
The but is, if it's coming from these sources, I'm not accepting it because it's not valid. So it's understanding the difference between valid and invalid criticism. Looking at a video taken out of context with the whole video gone, with nothing there to support the claim, to suggest that the restraining order against me was not.
She just said to suggest that their restraining order against me was not. What? I never caught that. I mean, I'm sure that maybe there's a really good chance it was just a slip up or whatever, but that seems like a really big fucking thing to slip up. I don't know. That just seems like something you don't really slip up on. I don't know what to make of that.
That's the one. That's false. The restraining order was real and it was for a reason.
Well, if it was for a reason, then you wouldn't be talking about it in the past tense. You would be saying that the restraining order was real. Why isn't it still real?
It's because one person is leading it. It's all coming from one source. And every person that they have working for them is going to all these different creators. So, and Creepshow got her information from those people. So that's why that video is so bad.
Okay, so
I'm losing subscribers because of it, but everything in that video.
okay, so then if someone who wasn't in a member of this Facebook group, like say if I don't even know, say if who does she even get along? Okay, say if Nate was saying these same exact things to her that the trolls say, what, then she would listen and accept it? No, of course not. It's nothing to do with who's saying it.
Is false. So, and it's like, and if I say that, I can't, right? I can't say that. Because I don't have, like, anything against her. I really don't. Like, I think if she could just see that, you know, she was being misled, you know what I mean? Anyways. I know the people that have been around me a long enough time know it was valid. It's just really disconcerting when you have a creator that claims to be, you know, like anti that kind of behavior, and then an actual victim of that is being told that it was a lie. It's just not even, it's sad. Yeah, I mean, I hope she can grow up and realize, like, maybe do some research. Like, again, I don't have anything against her. She won't talk to me. She hates me. So that's fine if she hates me. But, like, you know, I would just want better. And I'm going to do better for my channel. So, yes, we're celebrating me.
We're celebrating me.
So, really, that's all I have for right now. This chat is not going to stay up live, though. So, thank you guys for being here. Yeah. She's a kid. I don't, like, hate her. I really don't hate her. I just would wish for better content, you know, more thought out. Members only Zoom. But I'm gonna go downstairs. Thank you guys for being here.
End of it, I think.
Oh, my husband bought me a painting, and we're gonna put it up here. So you'll see that soon. And then he bought me a bunch of makeup, which is still en route. I'm just gonna go downstairs and spend time with him. Good night, guys.
Okay, so yeah, that's that. What am I doing? Go back here. Okay. So yeah, those are all the video clips I wanted to show. There were two other ones that I showed in earlier stream, or the stream from earlier today that I'm not showing now. There's, oh my God, that's loud. Now is there sound? Oh, I'm an idiot. Because I switched scenes and when the music started playing there, and I don't know if you heard it. You might not have heard it. I don't know. But I thought I muted the music in the back, but apparently I muted my microphone. But okay, yeah. I'm here now. Anyways. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to wrap that up now tonight. I'm getting tired. You should be able to hear now. You should be able to... Okay. So yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm getting really tired. But the other two videos I played in earlier stream, I'm not going to play them right now. They're not, I don't know. One of them is she's just talking about her GoFundMe campaign that she started in hopes of raising money to sue Steve for defamation. And the other one, she was talking about her flag again, but then at the end she kind of lost it when someone shared the link to her Discord. But I think this is how EKC chose us. Yeah, I do. But yeah, I played those in the stream earlier today. I'm not going to play them right now. I'm getting really tired. So, but I'm glad though that I finally got to play that one about the members only one. So, all right. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, what I was saying while muted was what I just said now. That was it. I was just explaining, but I went into more detail about the videos and why I wasn't showing them now and whatnot, and that's about it. Oh, what do you mean? What? Oh no, these aren't recent videos. Like the most recent one is like just over a year old. Most of them are from 2020 though. Like I was going through like a whole bunch of older clips. I mean, like there's like a few files or whatever, but they're all like just like little clips that people had screen grabbed this part of it and this part of it and this part of it, you know. So and nothing's really organized. So I was just going through them and I came across these and I thought that they'd be interesting to play. I thought that you guys would enjoy it. Oh, you're just messing. See, I'm so tired I can't even tell. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming or anything tomorrow. I think I'm going to, for the most part, take tomorrow off until I have to go to work. So, yay. All right, guys, thanks for being here. And I'll see you, I don't know, I'll see you when I see you. Bye.